All right, guys. Welcome to another demo session, um, art session in my studio. This is Jose Trujillo, probably the world's best living artist, and I want to show you a painting of a sailboat. Water. Okay, this is a canvas board, 11 by 14 inches. Okay, and let's get to this. Also, the style of work that I do is somewhat modern impressionist type of brushwork. So bear with me, okay? Don't judge. And if you do, it's all right too. You're welcome to. I'm all about that speed, okay? But it is not speed painting. Here we go. Bam, bam. Also, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave your questions and comments below. I'll be more than happy to get to you guys, and hopefully solve some of those enigmas. Painting is such a interesting thing because it can be different thing for, of course, for different people. For me, for a good while, it was a very exciting thing that turned into a painful thing to do. For example, let me try to make sense of this. When I started painting, I got really excited about it. But when I started learning that when I started recognizing that I didn't know, right? That I didn't understand certain things, you know how people say, like, solve certain challenges in form, and, you're not trained enough or whatever. It became very painful, right? So then I stood up and I trained. And I think that I'm good enough, right? But then other challenges started coming in. And the challenges was personal style and, Now I know what to do. I don't know if I'm doing it as original as I would like to. And it's just it never ends. It's this thing that just I remember reading about how Claude Monet said, color is both my joy, I think, and my torment, or something like that. A variation of that. I'm doing a free translation here. Okay, bear with me. And that made a lot of sense to me. I was like, oh yeah, I get that. You get sucked in if you're not careful. Maybe it's inevitable for growth. I don't know. Maybe some people are blessed not getting sucked in like that. But it certainly felt almost inevitable for me. It was almost like the rite of passage was pain. I hope it's not like that for everyone, but it felt like that for me. It's so funny because it's the one thing that I did because of I loved it so much, right? This is painting, right? So you would think that you were not going to experience disappointment or pain, or I think you just can't escape that. That's life. You take on something new, and all of a sudden you start participating into the drama of the new endeavor. Very fast, Maybe you don't even want to participate in the drama of the new endeavor. You don't even have an option. Or maybe you want to, and you tell yourself you don't. I don't know. I was too young. I remember talking to artist friends, and they tell me, no, man, it's because, you have to suffer. And I was like, but why? Why must you suffer? Why can't you just be a sufferless human being and enjoy it, enjoy the ride? Why does this thing have to carry this whole idea of suffering? I don't know. Maybe someone made us believe that, Some artist was like, you must suffer. And then all artists are like, yeah, we have to do that. We have to ruin it. Rather than enjoy it, why don't we go and ruin it? I don't know. Maybe some of you are like, I don't get your joke. It is a joke. It is a joke. It's a joke. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to dwell on it. It's not serious. It's just painting, but you can only see it when you're not in it, right? When you're not in the game, in the illusion of it. Some days you may jump into the illusion of it, and then you're like, oh, my suffer. Or some moments, maybe not a whole day. Hopefully not. And some other days you're like, I'm talking out of experience, okay? Some other days I'm like, man, I got this. There is no pain in this game. I can do this. And then, it feels like that cartoon, Disney cartoon Rapunzel, when she's like, yeah, I'm free. And then the next day, she's like, or the next moment, not even the next day, she's crying because she didn't like her choice. It certainly can feel like that. If you're not careful. And you remind yourself that it is not that serious. No, it isn't. Nothing is that serious. It just feels like that in the moment. Man, I'm getting deep on this art demos, huh? Hope someone's finding resolution with them. I hope someone really is finding some sort of like, oh man, I get that. I'm going through that. Or I went through that. I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't be finding a resolution, but you know what I mean. Maybe some of you are thinking, man, this cat Trujillo, he talks more than he paints. I don't know. Maybe she talk less to paint more. Guys, these are blogs, okay? I'm sorry. This is where I get to throw my spiel, you know? If I don't do it here, where am I going to do it? Oh, also, where am I going to do it? I'm going to start some podcasts, so maybe I'm gonna do it there. I don't know. All right. Let's make this happen. I've been studying some of the paintings of, Sorolla. Man, that cat could paint water. Him and Singer Surgeon. He could also paint water very well. Very effortless. I talked in other videos. I think good painters. I think that's one of the things that I look at. One of the things that I admire about good painters. You find any good painters, and they all have something in common besides being famous, of course, for the most part. They all painted very effortless. Check that out when you get a chance. Pay attention to any good artist, and see how effortless they paint. It's almost like they're playing, which of course that's what they are doing. It's such a practiced. It's not rehearsed, okay? It's not rehearsed. Don't get confused. Such a practiced skill that you can start sensing very easily. You can start sensing how effortlessly they create artwork. This is like anything, no? You see anyone working, doing something very well, whatever it is, whatever skill, whether chopping wood or anything. If they've done it enough, you can sense the calmness. Even if they're doing it in speed, there's a calmness to it. There's an effortless calmness to it. I like seeing that. Sports. Tiger Woods. Anyone you see, you can sense that calmness. It's a very practiced skill. Love it. All right, guys. My name is Jose Trujillo, and this has been another one of my Trujillo art demos. Hope you enjoyed it. Oops. I certainly did. And I hope you guys check out my new ones. Till next time.